I'm Tameside Reporter Meg Bond. I have Linzi Dickinson here with me. She's a local hero. Linzi has been saving lives for over the past 10 years. Tell me about your journey donating stem cells and donating blood and being a blood carer?
Donor carer.
Donor carer.
Yeah.
Blood donor carer.
Yes. So I started donating my blood when I was 18. I did it because my mum did it and it was just natural for me to want to do it as well. When it came to signing up to donate my stem cells, they just asked me at one of my normal blood donation sessions if I wanted to sign up. And all it meant for me at the time was taking an extra sample of my blood with my normal blood donation. So it was nothing extra really for me at that time. And then, 3 years later, I got a call saying that I'd been found to be a potential match for a recipient and would I donate my stem cells. So, of course, I did it because why would you not? So, do you want to know about the process of donating?
Absolutely.
So, the process of donating for me was beforehand, you have to go and have blood tests to make sure you are the best match for the recipient. After that, you have to go and have a medical as well to make sure I'm fit and healthy enough for the procedure. And also a small psychological evaluation, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, there's no monetary incentives, anything like that. And then after that, you get injections for 4 days beforehand, which increases the amount of stem cells in your blood. It pushes it out of your bones and into your blood, just to make it easier for them to collect it.
Does that hurt?
You can feel it. I won't lie, but it's not. It's just a bit of ache more than anything. Nothing a bit of paracetamol won't solve for you. So it's nothing to stop you doing it. And then the actual process of donating, it's a needle in one arm. The blood comes out and goes into a big machine which has a centrifuge in it. It goes through the centrifuge, which then separates your stem cells from your blood. Your stem cells go up into packs for collection, and then all the rest of the blood goes back into your other arm. So you don't lose any of the other stuff. They only take what they need.
But you can see the blood the whole time?
Yes, you can see it coming out because the needles are all clear, and then as it goes up into the packs, you can see the stem cells being collected.
Was that not terrifying for you in the beginning?
It wasn't. As I'd been a blood donor beforehand, I kind of knew what to expect. The process is more similar to a platelet donation than a blood donation, and my mum had been a platelet donor, so I had seen that. So the process itself, for me personally, wasn't scary. I just had to sit still in a chair for a couple of hours while it all happened around me, watching TV, having some biscuits, reading my book.
It's as simple as that, you just being yourself and saving lives along the way.
That's it. I just got to sit down for 4 hours while everybody else worked around me, and that saved somebody's life.
I think you have received responses from people that you've donated to. Is that right?
So you're not allowed initially to know anything about anybody. It's all anonymous. I did receive an anonymous letter from the recipient's parents thanking me for my donation, because, thanking me for saving their child's life, which was really nice, and it did make me cry when I read it.
Is that something you've kept?
Oh yes, definitely, yeah. I received a letter from the NHS Stem Cell Registry thanking me for my donation. I got a nice care package with some flowers and some gifts from them. And then they do regular checks to make sure that nothing untoward has happened to me. So I think it was a 1, 3, 5 and 7 year checks that you get to make sure that I'm still healthy after doing the donation.
So we're celebrating 10 years. How are we celebrating?
This, I haven't really done anything special about it. Because for me, it was just another day. It was just, I had a nice day out to Sheffield to do the donation. But obviously I've been promoting it at work as well. I've told all my colleagues. I've done some at some of the team training days. I've stood up and I've told them my story just to try and get that engagement, to get people out there, getting more people on the register. So I think that's mainly what I would want from my celebration of my 10 years, is getting more people signed up, because the more people on the register, the more chance there is that patient gets their life-saving cure.
And being a carer and helping others kind of start their journey in donating, what does that feel like for you, and kind of what's the response been?
when I was younger, I never thought a care role would be something I wanted to do. But then the more you do it, you know, the more natural it's been for me. So I do really enjoy my job and what I do, and speaking to people and telling them my experiences, and, you know, having that first time donor come in that's really nervous and getting them through the donation and them leaving happy. You know, it's really nice feeling to know that you've helped them overcome something and you've helped them want to come back. And again, like I said, with the encouraging people to join the NHS Stem Cell Donor Registry, just to get more people involved.
What are the requirements? Don't you have to have like a set period that you can't have like tattoos and piercings because it gets in your bloodstream? Is that correct?
Yeah, so for tattoos and piercings, things like that, it has to be over 4 months when you can donate. There's some travel restrictions as well. Certain places you visit has to be different times after donating. But all of that information is on our blood.co.uk website that you can go on and you can have a look before you go and donate, and make sure that you are eligible to donate at that time, or that you might have to wait a month or two to come back in.
So do you know how many blood donations that you've done? Have you recorded that?
Me personally, that I've donated, I think I did my 20th a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah. But then the ones that I've collected, it's in the thousands. I don't know how many I could say that I've collected over my 8 years with NHSBT.
So
yeah.
what's next for you? Are you going to continue the journey? Are you going to step up? And
So at the minute I'm doing training. So I train new donor carers. So it is a step up from being the donor carer. So I really enjoy doing the training side of it. It's nice to get that sense of accomplishment when one of your trainees is completely passed and they're off doing it on their own, and it's like, oh, you're like a proud parent. And then I also have that extra thing of knowing that everybody, that all the donations they take and all the people that they save, I've done a little part of that, because I've got them to that stage where they're saving those lives as well.
I think everybody wants to leave like a legacy, and I think the one that you're currently making is quite beautiful and very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.